I'm on. Hey, this is Suzanne, and we're here to study our vibrato. So it's kind of funny about how, like, some things when you go to play on the violin, it's just really easy. You don't have to practice very much. You do to make it sound really, really good, but you don't have to get it. You don't have to practice a lot. But vibrato is usually something that we all have to kind of put up with a lot of repetition when we practice it. And that's just kind of how it is. So I had this idea. I was practicing it first because I wanted to make sure we'd have a good video. So, and I was getting bored. And I thought, I'll bet she'd be really bored. So I thought, hey, why don't I do that thing where we get other languages and we count to 10 in other languages. So I did. I got 13 different languages. There's Chinese, Danish, Estonia, which is, Croatian, which is a lot like Russian. I was surprised. I mean, shouldn't be surprised, but same neck of the woods. Finnish, French, Hebrew, German, Italiano, Hungarian, Japanese, Spanish, and Norwegian. So sometimes when we're practicing, I'll just start saying those, and then I'll say one, and then, like, here, let's try it with Chinese. Okay, you ready? Just with your violin hand, just go like this, and then, ready? Yi, yi, air, san, si, wu, nu, qui, ba, ju, si. See how all those you practice and you probably didn't even think about it. That's the way it goes. Oh, this is for another one. All right, so the first thing it shows on the sheet for you, I think, well, for both of you, actually, Virginia, is it shows this part of the thumb, and right in here and right in here. This little V. Hey, V for violin. And for vibrato to work, that, I can't get around that. Okay. That has to flap. I mean, it's really like flapping, don't you think? I know people, what else do they call it? Waving. Well, waving you do with your whole hand. This, grab that thumb, and then this is flapping. Flap, 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 flap. Okay, so, silly, sorry about that. Then it says peg knocking. They don't have numbers, they just have parts. So, I get my violin up like this. I make sure I'm holding it over here. I put my hand in playing position, and can you hear it? Knock, 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 knock. Let's do Hebrew. Ready? Here we go. Ahad, shtayim, shalosh, arba, hamesh, sheish, shiva, shimone, tesha, eser. What's Hebrew? Okay. So that peg knocking, I hope you didn't knock your violin out of tune. If you did, I went to put my elbow there, obviously. Anyway, get it tuned up again, and then turn this on again. Ready? Anyway, usually you don't hit it so hard that you'll knock it out of tune. Just, you're going the right direction. We know we're not going this direction. This is like to do it. Right, here's, ready? Oh, I gotta tell you a story. Hang on. Here's yucky vibrato. How do you guys do that? You move it somehow to the side like that, and then the right kind is just like that. So this guy on YouTube, he said he had a 4-step method to vibrato. Number 1, he said, was to put up his violin. Number 2 was to get his hand in playing position. Number 3 was to start wiggling it. And number 4 was to play it. He was just showing off, obviously. Anyway, I thought it was kind of funny. The 4-step. And, you know, some people, I've met very few. So, it says next, Virginia. Each day, just got this from Amazon Prime. Ooh, this is great. This is moleskin, and I will give you lots of it. So what you do is you cut a circle like that. And it's sticky on one side. Here's mine. I'm gonna put it right inside here like that. So it's kind of at the base of my first finger and then around that way. And it's big enough. For me, it's big enough. Try not to interfere. That webbing right there, try not to interfere with that. Anyway, I know, I'm so picky. But, and try to do it on the violin side. This is my bow hand. I'm sorry. This is so funny. Okay, so each day, I would do this at the beginning of her practice, no matter what she's doing. Because the first finger should not be touching the side of the neck when we do vibrato. I don't know if you can see that. Can you? No, that's weird. See, it's more than a mouse hole. It's sort of that's not. Oh, this should be up higher for me. Anyway, so yeah, it's so good because it just slides back and forth. All right, let's get on with it. This will help her slide in the right direction, we hope. Okay, so we're going to do target practice. So target practice, take a big pen, and I'll do this again, but I already did it. I was practicing for you. Yay, because I want you to do it well. This is on my pinky of my bow hand. And then the middle of my arm, of the forearm of my... Now, you better have your mom with you when you're doing this. I don't want her to see you with this stuff all over you. Please, don't do it. I'll get in trouble. Really, I don't want to get in trouble. Okay? So just 2 spots, that's it. Now, and then what we do, we put our thumb of our violin hand and we touch here. And then we hop. Whoa! I made that a little too far. And go back to there. Go second finger, down, and back to there. So it's really stretching out that area. And then third, boom, back. And then fourth, boom, back. Oh, 4 got to go way past. Okay, now let's do Danish. Okay, my ancestors were Danish, so I want to learn this one. En, to, tre, fire, fem, sex, sve, åtte, ni, oops, here, and T. I probably missed every time because I was looking at that. I hope your target practice was better than mine. Okay, next. So, okay, I want to show you a video. So I will, in this place, I am going to put a video. but you'll get to see it. It's an old-fashioned toy, and so once you've seen it, I think you'll understand when I say I want you to take your finger and you use your second finger just a little bit flat like that, not too. That kind of looks yucky, doesn't it? I should wash my hand. Second finger, not too bent, not too, don't squish it either, not like that. Just relaxed, right? We're going to go in between the A and D string, kind of slow. We're going to go, this is like 8th position. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now don't go quite as far. Let's do French. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, now let's choose a different finger. Let's do finish. You ready? Ixi. Oh, ixi, ixi. Kaxi, kaxi. Kolme, kolme. Nelja, nelja. Lisi, lisi. Kulsi, kulsi. Seitzman, seitzman. Karskan, karskan. Aidasan, yaidasan. Kimimin, kimimin. Good. Okay, so that's enough of that one. Now, after we do that, we get to do it with our bows. I think that's what we're doing. Yep. So this one thing about this is when you go up high, I want you to go up bow like that, and then when you go down low, it doesn't matter what it sounds like. It's supposed to sound gross. But so down bows on the, okay, here's the thing. Your hands go that way or that way. So if you're going down bow, this hand's, how do I explain? Go down on a down bow, up on an up bow, down on a down bow, up on an up bow, down on a down bow, up on an up bow. Let's try E string. 1, 2, ready, go. Down. Oh no, we're gonna start up bow. I don't know how high you can go. And then we go down bow. Now let's do it over on D string. Okay, these kind of sounds that sound like wind, they're called harmonics, and they come from having a very light finger who's only floating on top like a feather in the wind, okay? So if you do it like a harmonic, then it helps you move faster. So, oh, I was going to do that again. Up bow. So. If you keep your finger very, very soft, then it'll do that just fine. That's kind of hard. That's working too hard. Okay, let me explain. You're not playing notes, you're practicing a motion, a way to move your finger. And there are lots of parts to that. And one of the parts is going clear up and down, is learning this part. I bet you already know it. All right, next thing. Oh, my favorite one. Shaking from the elbow. One of these. Put it in your hand, violin hand. I know it's opposite, right? See? One. And make sure, I know Miss Ruth said this was wrong, but sorry, the times have changed. People now know that it's okay to use your whole arm. So, oh, Hungarian? Erdi, kettő, három, négy, öt, hat, het, nálok, clank, tease. We do Japanese. Ichi, ni, san, hi, to, doku, tsuchi, hachi, do. Now, the next one. Hold your wrist right here. Now do this kind, okay? Let's do the Spanish. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, siete, ocho, nueve, diez, once, doce, trece, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 20. I don't know what comes after 20. Oh no, I didn't learn. I hope that wasn't my mom. Okay, well, whatever. So now we've done this, right? Okay, now what about your finger? The thing about your finger is it needs to go straight and then back up. Oh, not like that. Not with your thumb. Here. Well, I had this thing. Hold on. You can do this on a table. I'm using the cover to my printer. So, okay. No, I want to be able to show it to you. So, there. Can you see that? I don't know. So, when I fall down, it's flat. And then I bring it back up. And then when I fall down, it's flat. Back up. Fall down. It's hard to get my other finger out of the way. Flat, fall, flat, fall. Just make sure it never goes like that, and make sure you can actually, you know what it is? You can touch this with the middle part of your finger, this part. That's how you know you're doing it. It's okay if the whole hand moves, because it's supposed to. We're just trying to make sure that little knuckle there has the ability to gently straighten out. Okay, this is the next one. It's called the tail wagging the dog. Abby! Abby! We need you. We know your tail goes faster than you do. Okay, of course, thumbs up, hey! And then hook it around your finger. Well, kind of over on the G string. And this, we're gonna like let your whole arm just like a tail wag. Oops, that's good when you fall off. That's good. So, like I like to try to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, fall. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, fall. Now, I want you to know I'm holding it really strong here so that I can hook on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, fall. Maybe you can try that too. Curl up your fingers a little. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, let's do another language. This helps this part of your fingers, your finger and your thumb come apart and then together. You can hold your thumb, well, that doesn't, like that, like that wagging thing. What was the other one? my mom. How did I know it's my mom? I'm putting it on pause. I'm so sorry. I'll be right back. Hi. Okay. So, yeah. Mom says hi. So then the next thing after the wag the dog thing is waving at yourself. You've done snakes, because snakes is the, I can't do it. Sometimes my finger goes all jittery. There we go. Oh, that won't help. Oh, I forgot the other one. You're supposed to touch your nose. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, don't hit yourself too hard. And then another kind of version of this is put your hand clear out here and then wave at yourself. Estonia. Let's do Estonia. It's very odd. Oh, we already did it. Did we do Croatian? I don't think we did. Okay, let's do Croatian. Ready? Jedan, diva, dva, okay. Jedan, dva, tre, četiri, pet, šest, sedam, osam, devet, deset. And the whole time I was sitting here like that. So you let your scroll is going to keep your arm from getting involved. So, like, for the best, they've determined the best vibrato uses finger, hand, and arm. So it's so cool. You know, just use all three for it to sound the best. So all the exercises are some are just, you know, for fingers. Some are for hand. I know people say wrist, but wrist is really the connection between hand and arm. So you're moving at the wrist, but the hand is the thing that's moving. So you got to pay attention to the hand. And then the arm. I don't think we do shoulder. Nobody does. Bass players do shoulder. Okay, so here's the deal. Virginia. Now, you've got this thing on, right? Now, what we're going to do is you're going to hold her, just make sure her thumb stays in the same place. And that's actually not a bad idea. I was like, we'll try this one. You don't know. I used to go around and, like, if I saw somebody, if I heard vibrato that was gorgeous, you know, I would just walk on stage and, like, lie down underneath to look at their hand and get behind them somehow. You know, I'd be really sneaky about it, but the thing I noticed the most was that this thing was always moving. The bad vibrato was like no motion there. So anyway, so good vibrato means your hand is free and you can move. It doesn't have to be isolated. Okay, here we go. Your second finger is your best finger. In vibrato, we get to practice our best thing the most, because your second finger will teach your hand how to do vibrato. So it'll teach you the best, because it is the best. So put maybe second finger on D or something. And we're going to do separate bows, because that's what Dr. Suzuki did. And instead of pizza, Mom was trying to give me pizza tomorrow. I don't want to go for pizza. like birthday cake. Birthday cake is so good. So start with the F sharp high 2 and then flatten it. See how flat? Go way back and then back up and then and you've got to keep the side of first finger's got to slide and hopefully not even touch, and the thumb stays in one position. So we're going to say these words, separate bows. I know he has a reason. I don't know what it is. He passed away. But I know he's a genius. So birthday party, birthday party, and then friends and fun and friends and fun and friends and fun and friends and fun and celebration, celebration, celebration. So that's the way to practice instead of an Italian whatever. You can try another finger if you want, or let's try low 2 on E. So birthday party, birthday party, then friends, how do you go in? Friends and fun and friends. Now I know my pinky's in the basement. I know that, but I'm not playing a song. I know it seems like, okay, it seems like it's a rule. It should always be that way. This is art. This is art. What I'm doing right now is focusing on keeping my hand as relaxed as possible. How really the least number of muscles that it takes. And in order to do that, this kind of has to release down. If I put it up, I don't like it. And then, is it come and get it? No, it's celebration. So I don't like all the way in either. So, let's see, did I miss any of them? Shake from the elbow, tail wagging the dog. You probably have a lot of new ideas from Institute, and I can't wait to hear them. I'll bet they're great. And we did Chinese, Croatian, Danish, Estonia. Did we do Estonia? Finnish? We didn't do those. Let's do Estonia. Ooks. Here, let's see. Try second finger on G. Ooks. So, ooks, and then Cox, and then Kolm, and then Nelly, and then Vis, and then Kus, and then Setze, Kakaxe, Uksa, Kume. That's Estonia. And then, can we do Finnish? Yeah, we did Finnish. French, Hebrew, German, we did those. Italian, we did that. We did Hungarian, Japanese, Spanish. And did we do Norwegian? We did it on all strings but A. So we're going to do low 2 on A, because we just did high 2. So, N. Oh, can you say it too? So, N, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever. I think those slow separate bows where you can really see that the whole thing is moving like this, not like this. You know what I mean? Oh, I know, it's rotating. That's what it's doing, like as if you're taking a lid off of a jar. So it's easier to go fast that way, you know. So what you have to do, please, is get out of your mind the idea of going fast. Just forget it. It's like, yeah, I don't need to go fast. I want to be able to do this well. I don't have to try to do it as fast as I can. Although I have to say you did a good job. Very nice job, I thought, at the recital. So I think I take a break from doing your vibrato fast. Your vibrato will improve immensely if you do it just like we were doing. And I will actually give you the page of all the, they're kind of hypnotic, aren't they? All the different languages. Maybe you have others that you want to learn or something like that. You could, like if you have something to learn at school, you could sit every time and just go, like say, 80 and or something. What is it? What do you, hang on, what was that one about the preamble to the, we the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union to, yeah, you know, if it's whatever you're studying, you can do it with your vibrato. You can practice your little snakes on the table oh, you're not in school anymore. I forgot. Well, too bad. I hope you like this. I hope it helps. It is not very long, and so I'll go put that part about the wheelio. Goodbye.